Okay. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Master Lukey. Here's my logo. It's supposed to be a wax stamp. And in 2012, the end of 2012 into 2013, I spent 4 months training with Dr. David Jubbs 24/7. I became certified under him, by him, in several areas. And I guess, although there's no certification, he did train me a lot in contract law. So the stamp, it represents an ecclesiastical, meaning a spiritual authority. So my body is my temple, and I will never go under any system that doesn't appreciate that. So I haven't had junk food or anything that's not Life Food certified in over 5 years. And then in the last 2 years, I've only eaten my own personal recipes, which are Life Food certified. Brad, hey, what's up, Brad? He says, do unto others if it's good for you. Yes. So basically, what you're asking there, Brad, it has to do with what's true has to be mutually beneficial. If it's not mutually beneficial, it's only good for one. It can't be true. So there's a saying, if I'm not for me, who could be? If I'm not for me, who could be? You got to take care of number one, and then and only then can you take care of others. Right? You have to have a boat that's fully functional, and then you can rescue somebody who's drowning. But if your boat has a hole in it, don't go around trying to pull people in, because it's going to sink anyway, right? There's a way of approaching somebody who's drowning as a lifeguard. You may learn this. You actually have to approach swimming with your hands like this, but with your feet out in front. Okay? Your feet have to be out in front, because if they're just flailing around crazy, if they're flailing around, they could actually pull you down with them. So you have to have your feet out in front and kick them. Kick them away. Because you can't have two people drowning. You know, if they pull you down, that's bad. So, don't give up hope there, Brad. That's the one thing that you can have no matter what. You can always have hope. And I hope that you can hear me. He says, I'm really trying to hear you. I don't know if it's a sound issue or if that's a metaphor, but let me know, okay? I'm going to do a recipe now. So, in the interest of being 100% transparent, this is my logo, by the way. So what I did was I put it on top of a globe. You may look up some things and find out that the Earth is not actually perfectly circular. It's not an actual. It's not a perfect sphere. It's a bit oblong, at the sides. So I wanted my logo to be the same dimensions as the Earth. So I took the Earth and I put my logo on top of it. I'm trying to get it to be the right size. That's not what I'm going to do right now. What I'm going to do right now is, I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to work on this, which, let's see if we could zoom in here. See, what I'm doing here is I'm working on a label for a bottle of a food that I got the recipe from Dr. Jubb. So, let's see here. Let me flip the camera around for a second because I'm not sure that he wants me to give out his phone number. So I'm just going to find the text message where he gives me the recipe, and then I'll pull it up. Okay. Let's see here. Give me a second. I'm just scrolling. I have the text here, but I'm scrolling up to get the recipe because I wrote the recipe, but I'm pretty sure there's more to it than what I wrote. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. Okay. So he says, silica. Let's zoom in here. Silica is a key to all our formula success. It's the first mineral being deficient in the thyroid. And so that is a tactical defense of endurance to outperform. What about getting some nitrous oxide in the mix? It gives you a great afterburner to keep on and have extra energy when most everyone else's lights have gone out. Why not give away a secret nitrous oxide formula away to those who are watching you? It's made to go into the fridge and have an egg's worth a day. Okay, and then before this text, he had told me something about that I was deficient in salt. So I just wanted to tell him that I had the salt. I had a decent performance tonight, even though I was dragging ass all day. I ate a bunch of salt with my tea. I would love to offer a certified formula. Yeah, buddy. That's what we're about to get into. Here we go. Yes, you get mustard greens or elephant ear kale leaf shredded. Place in large mortar and pestle. Put 2 teaspoons of salt. Pan a half cup of sesame seed till starts to pop to release oils. Put onto shredded leaf. Squeeze 2 lemons over. Put 5 tablespoons of olive oil over and few garlic cloves and little sriracha. Then bruise all leaf with a pestle. And refrigerate when you have a meal. Put a golf ball size on a plate every day for 5 days. Rest 2 and repeat for 3 weeks on a rest active cycle. Oh, you put 1 tablespoon of honey or another sweetener Overmix as well. I see I'd need to have included above. Hydrogen makes it work. Anything else? Effectivities at night. It's a condiment that improves the sharpness of any night vision. It produces nitrous oxide that opens up the blood vessels. It relaxes them and is necessary in making thyroid hormone. It contributes with selenium glutathione peroxidase. Okay. Keep it tested clean and turning that recipe into a drink by blending. I doubt that any calorie is yet sets up intestine for protobacilli. Alright. So, that's what we're about to do right now. Okay. So because I'm making a really big recipe, I gotta bust out the big bowl. My blender is not going to be able to do it all at once. I'm literally making 3 weeks worth, a golf ball size, an egg's worth a day. So we have 7 golf balls a week. 5 golf balls a week. Oh. I don't know, I just want to be sure that I have enough, because that's basically all I'm going to be eating for 3 weeks. Right? So, I did buy a lot of ingredients. Just wash this out. Alright, so here, scrummage. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll blend ingredients. I'll put them in the big bowl. Probably mix by hand if I have to. Put it back in the blender. So, okay. Now I have a little pad here that I wrote the recipe down, basically. Nitrous formula. So I'll go by that. The first one is the mustard greens. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bought a lot of mustard greens. This here. Okay. I'm going to cut the bottoms off. And it also looks like I'm going to have to rinse them. It smells good though. Smells good. You know, I'll put them in this big bowl again. And I'll just do them all. You know? Kind of smells like romaine, actually. It's like romaine with a little extra flavor. Haven't had mustard greens in a long time. Jeez, can't even remember. I know I long time ago went to Flushing, Queens. I think I went to the Asian market in there, and then I got these mustard greens at a place in Hempstead called V&C. That's an Asian market. I believe they were $1.59 a pound. So I spent about $15 to get all these. Okay. Alright, well, gee, I wish I actually had another big bowl. I need another big bowl right now. I guess what I'll do is do this for now. Yeah, they're not too bad. The roots that I cut off is really where all the material was, like a little bit of sand, felt like, or dirt, you know, from the soil. But I don't see a lot of, and I don't feel a lot of grit here, so it's fine. I'm just gonna be safe and make sure that there's nothing in there. Shouldn't take too long. If you're just tuning in, I'm rinsing the mustard greens for this official Jubbs nitrous oxide recipe. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Do another batch. Getting cold. This is a basement apartment. Thought to myself today, this is going to be a tough winter. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure. And then you become stronger. Thank you, God, for the gift of my health. I cherish it and appreciate it in everything I do. Respect this temple, this recipe. I believe is going to be like a fire, a holy fire in the temple. Keep me warm, keep my blood pumping, endurance. Put this over here. Oh boy. That's a lot of mustard greens. Sorry you're not seeing the action here. I just put the mustard greens on the countertop there. Got one more batch, looks like, to rinse. Okay, so that's that. Let's rinse this out. Put it back over here. Take you with. Okay. Where'd my towel go? Is it under here? I thought I had a hand towel somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm just going to dry the inside of this. Okay. So, let's see, we got, let's use my knife just to fit this in there. Okay. Just gonna fit some in. Okay. Gonna use the tamper. Okay. Now I'm just gonna flip the camera around because the what do you call it? The stand that I have, it can only angle down if I do this. So I wanted you to see the action here. So we're gonna do like this. Okay. Get a spatula. Where's my spatula at? Okay. Whoop, hold on. See, my blender's really been through a lot, so there's like shit from the gears that I don't want to drip in there. Okay. Alright, we're just going to do that until all this is blended. My estimation, just by looking at everything, it looks like it's going to take about 6 blenders, maybe 7. I see what's happening. There's actually a leak. The bottom of this is leaking. Oh shit. You know, I can't afford a new blender, so I'm just gonna have to. I can't send it in. I know they have a great warranty, but this thing is 10 years old. Karen, much love from Mississippi. Oh, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Mississippi in the house. How's that? What's it like in Mississippi? I'd like to visit. Okay, let's just give you an update. Mustard greens. Gotta keep wiping it because I feel like there's like machine grease or something that's just, because I could see it's ending up on the base here, so something is leaking from under here, and it's a little brown mixed with the green, so I think it's whatever. Just keep on keeping on, folks. Keep on keeping on. For all you watching in Mississippi, US of A, worldwide, galactic, universal, heaven, all my haters, stay tuned because we only getting better. Shout out to Vitamix. Sponsor me, I need a new one. You can't do this with any other blender. Look, if I don't do anything, watch this. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, that's why you need the Vitamix, because otherwise nothing gets blended. You gotta jam that stuff down into the blade. Okay, update. Boom. But you can see when it starts to blend, it gets moving. It moves. Once it moves, it gets on moving. Once it starts moving, it keeps moving. Here we go. Oh yeah! Ugh. What is it, locked now? What the hell? Thing melted. Come on now. Thank you. Come on now. Yeah, buddy. Now, I kind of want to clean up, but I'm going to keep on. What's up, Londos? Fuck. Just wiping off this thing that fell. Wetting my towel. I'm gonna wipe this. Then we're going to move on with the recipe. Shout out to my man Trip. He told me the master cleans the whole time. Keep it clean. Don't just wait till the end. Trip taught me that way back in 2006. He came to New York from California. Got trained by Dr. Jubbs. Had his dad come out. Was given months to live. You know, from heart disease or whatever. Went back after 6 months or whatever, completely healed up. You know, doctors couldn't believe it. Kind of a typical story for people who do natural healing, you know. Doctors give them months to live and then they go back completely healed and the doctors are like, what the hell? You know? Happens a lot. Alright. So now, what's next on the list here? I'm making a nitrous recipe. It's for endurance. What I just blended up was a bunch of mustard greens. Alright. I guess I'll just go down the list. Next thing is salt. So I'm going to put a lot of salt in. All that. That's the Celtic. You can always add more. Olive oil. I'm not doing the measurements, I'm just using what I got. I do have a recipe if you want to make it. I have a recipe, you know, with measurements that Dr. Jubb gave me. I'm just using up what I got. So that's olive oil. The next thing is going to be, he told me to put in pan-popped sesame seed. I just got tahini. So, you know, I'm a gorilla. I do things best I can. I want to take Dr. Jubb's science and bring it to Walmart, if that makes sense. Where's my spatula? Dag nabbit. I'm trying to take Dr. Jubb's science, which is very sophisticated, and make it mainstream. So, instead of pan popping the sesame seeds to release the oils, I'm just bought a container of tahini, which, if you don't know, is ground sesame seed. And that's just gonna have to be good enough. And I'm gonna use my finger too. Take that, health department. They're the ones doing all this. COVID certification. So that's my screw you to the health department. Put my damn finger on it. How about that? I'm gonna get my other spatula though. Just rinsing it off because I used it in a recipe yesterday. Be right there. Alright. What else? We got garlic, okay? This is how we're going to do the garlic. Now the recipe only called for 3 cloves, so I don't know if I need to use this whole thing, but let's just see. Yeah, that was the whole thing. Alright, whatever. We got honey. I might save a little for my tea. Alright. Okay. Now. And now. The rest of the recipe, we have lemons and she told me sriracha, which is hot sauce. So I basically got hot peppers. Just set the camera up here so you can see how I'm going to do this. Three, 6, 8. Nine and 5 peppers. These are habanero peppers. Hot as you can get in the market. Let me go rinse them. Anything hotter than a habanero, you have to special order. This one makes you sweat. You have to go to the hospital if you touch your eyes. It's very hot. Hot enough. Matter of fact, 5 is probably too much for this recipe. It's going to end up being super hot, but If it's super hot, I'll eat less. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. Alright, so the lemons, we're going to cut off the pith. Not the pith, excuse me, the skin. We're going to leave the pith as much as we can. This one is a bit thin-skinned. So, looks like I'm going to be cutting off some of that. This one is really thin-skinned. Pretty sure you could eat a bit of the skin, but it's very bitter. It might ruin this recipe, flavor-wise. So, we're just gonna plop it in like that. Hopefully the rest aren't so thin-skinned, because that was a pain in the ass. There we go. You see? You get the pith in there. It's got the bioflavonoids. Healthy. Background noise provided by the auto body shop. Next door. Whoops. So, out that window is the auto body shop. I have a fan in there because otherwise the fumes from the spray, when they spray paint the cars, it comes in, and I like to have the window open because of the mold in the basement here, so I like to have the fresh air coming in. But if you hear anything, that's what that sound is, okay? Just FYI. Transparency, I'm just being honest. I want you to know everything about me, because I got nothing to hide. I feel like my lifestyle should be public, made public, and promoted, because everything I do is for health. So I think that health is the most important thing. More important than money. If you have your health, you can get money. Some people will say you can buy health with money, but you technically can't. You can do things with money that are healthy, but if you don't have a healthy lifestyle, money's not going to fix that. It could. If you get what I'm trying to say. Money's good if it can get you health, but then that's what's good about it. Money by itself is not healthy. It doesn't have, any ability to make you healthy. But you can use it to get healthy. So money I would put number 2 after health. And that's what I'm going for. Through health. Trying to get the money through health. But apparently, there's forces at work that don't want you to be healthy. They want you to do head contact. They want you to eat junk food. They want to inject you with drugs and pop pills, drink alcohol. And that force has money attached to it, so that's being promoted. So I gotta fight that. And this recipe is gonna give me endurance to do that. Endurance to fight and not get tired. It's called Nitrous Oxide Formula. You want to screenshot that. I also went over it in the beginning. Londo says that a habanero is 76 times hotter than a jalapeno. Okay. Let's do it, baby. I am going to taste test it, but let's blend this. Come in for the action shot. Boom. Pow. How you like me now? I don't like that this is stuck. What's happening here? It's got to be something with the metal getting hot down there and melting together. This thing is on its last legs, let me tell you. I better get famous quick, because this thing was like 500 bucks. I haven't seen 500 bucks in a long time, let me tell you. It's gonna have to cool down, I guess. Alright, you know what? I'll just do this. How about that? This way I can pull this and it won't get stuck. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this thing is definitely needs to be serviced. I think what I'll do is I'll send it in or something. Maybe I'll borrow my parents. They have a regular one. This one's the commercial version. It has a stronger engine. They got the home version at my parents' house. Okay, now, do I have a whisk? Do I have a whisk here? Let's see if I have a whisk. I don't think I have a whisk. I know I have a masher. That might have to do. No whisk. I just got this masher here. I guess I'll use that for now, and then a fork or something. Smells good though. My favorite ingredient in here is probably the tahini. I like that. But they're all good. You got the Celtic salt, the habanero. Those are good. The olive oil. What else? Lemon. Kind of looks like pea soup. I think that's pretty well mixed. Mmm. It's aerating and smelling good. Let's give it a taste test. More salt. Woo! It's good though. More salt. Taste test number 2. There it is. Hot dog, we have a wiener. So that's Jubbs Nitrous formula. If you want to learn more about it, I could send you the link to the recipe he gave me. Woo! It kicks. Got a kick to it. And then I'll update you with my training videos, see how it works. And any other recipe that you might want to know about, or any other questions you have that are health related. I'll just show you how I'm going to bottle it. I'm going to do like this. Right there. Boom. And then I'll put that cool little label on that you may have seen in the beginning with the car with the flames coming out the back. Nitrous formula. Thank you, Dr. Jubb. Thank you so much. I owe you my life. For you, for all those who came before us, for all those who are here now, and for all those still yet to come, I fight. Teamwork. Master Lukey, over and out.